for Purdue, we have head coach Sharon Versyp and student athletes Ashley Morrissette and Bridget Perry. And we will start with a statement from Coach Versyp.
I couldn't be more proud of a group of young ladies. It's one of our best teams we've ever had, with team chemistry and the fight that they had, and things maybe obviously didn't make a couple shots down the stretch. Hopefully could have won it in regulation, but again, what a heck of a basketball game, and I'll miss these two sitting next to me right here. They really rebuilt our culture at Purdue, and they're the most competitive, I think, group of seniors that we've had collectively, and I'll just miss both of them dearly. They were amazing tonight.
We'll open up for questions for the student athletes.
So Ashley, how do you sort of encapsulate what you guys did here over the last few weeks of the season leading to tonight, and almost pulling off what would have been one of the biggest upsets in basketball this year?
This team, man, just got so much fight and so much heart, and we've been saying it all year, we got each other's backs, and you saw that in the game tonight. We never down, we never out, and I'm so proud of them for putting up a great fight and sending us out on a little bittersweet note.
Can you discuss the last play of regulation? It looked like maybe you wanted the ball back from Neek a little bit sooner than what you ended up getting it.
Well, the play was designed for kind of a lob to read, but I saw 15 on the backside of her, and I decided to make the play to Neek, and we just didn't get a shot off in time.
Bridget, what kept you guys in this game after giving up 32 points in the second quarter? They seemed to be in rhythm at that point.
Honestly, our team identity, we don't ever back down from anyone, and we never have. It doesn't matter the name on your jersey. We didn't back down from Maryland, not Ohio State. We don't care about rankings, and Ashley and I fight so hard because we're competitive, and same with the rest of the team. That's who we are. We fought down whenever we're down against Iowa, against IU. That's Purdue basketball.
Similar to what Ashley said, short of winning, the effort that you guys played with, and especially the seniors, could you have asked for anything more from this team, and especially yourself and Ashley in this situation?
I could not have asked anything more. Ashley played phenomenal tonight. Everyone fought so hard. They did everything that they could, and I couldn't be more proud of this team, the way we finished this season.
For both players, what do you think the key was? The 10-0 run at the end of regulation that allowed you to tie it up. What were you able to do during that stretch that make that run that you did?
We were able to get stops and we attacked, and we really take pride in our defense, and so that's what we did. We locked down. We started accumulating knowledge with what they were doing. We know 15 was going to attack Ashley because she had 4 fouls, so we helped in on that, and we scored at the other end.
And just in overtime, what do you think the key was for them? What allowed them to get the little run there?
They got stops on the other end and boxed us out. We didn't get hardly any boards in overtime, and they were able to score on the other end. Number 3, Mabry made a really tough shot. The elbow, she had 2 hands in her face, so that was, I think, the big key bucket from them.
Ashley, Sharon sort of alluded to the idea that you guys sort of helped the program refine its footing a little bit. Do you feel like you did do that here in the last few weeks and leave the program with some freshmen and others who built a pretty good foundation here again?
There's no doubt that we did that. When you come in and you're not even ranked, you know, all season, and you just rack up, you know, wins. I think that this team is definitely prepared for next year, and the recruits coming in need to know that it don't matter whether we got a number next to our team name, you know, everybody laces up their shoes the same.
For Bridget and Ashley, with Turner out in the second half, did you feel like you could go inside more? Do you feel like you maybe had an advantage in the paint?
Well, it was unfortunate that she got injured. Let me first say that. That's tough, you know. You want to go against one of the best post players in the country when you're playing Notre Dame. And we wanted to get inside originally, but she definitely made it a lot harder to get it inside. So we were definitely able to get that more. But, you know, I hope she heals up.
Bridget, Sharon with us at least seemed to challenge the fours and you yesterday a little bit and needing to have a big game today, perhaps feeling like you had an advantage there. You came out pretty quickly. Did you feel like you did have maybe an advantage there and it was needed for you to come up with a big win today?
You know, before every game we talk about matchups. You know, we felt like we did have an advantage with the four players. You know, all the coaches and the scout did make that. But, you know, when you're in the NCAA and you're a senior, you want to go out and play hard every single game because you don't know if it could be your last. So it wasn't in my mind whether, okay, this person, you know, does this or I have an advantage or I have to have a big game. I just went out and played hard and had fun. I didn't really put any pressure on myself.
Are there any more questions for the student athletes? Thank you, ladies. You can return to the locker room.
Thanks.
Questions for Coach Versyp?
In overtime, I think 34 seconds, 33 seconds, might have been a 3 or 4 difference on the
4.2.
4.2 on the difference on the shot clock. Did you want to foul in that situation?
No.
Or are you looking to make a defensive stop and advance the ball?
Defensive stop, advance the ball, 4.2 or 3 seconds is plenty of time since we can advance the ball. So no, there was no intention to foul.
Just what kind of options did you have present them at the end of regulation as far as that last play?
You know, I think Ashley made the right read. I think Reed could have came to the ball. She was posting up more than coming to the ball. She kind of was supposed to come and flash and pass it in and then have Ashley have the play. But, you know, Ashley made the right read, gave it to Nate, but we always wanted it in Ashley's hand at the end of the game.
Was that the play then that you did use, I think in overtime, was it? You had a lob in into Paris?
It was a different play,
Different play.
but maybe we should have used that.
I guess just, what more can you say about what you guys did?
Speechless. You know, we all just told them that this is just a special group. You don't want it to end. When you have kids that are loyal, that trust you 100%, no drama, just have your back, and that's what Bridget and Ashley created for everybody underneath them. And we're just playing such great basketball. We just don't want it to end, you know, when you're playing that well. You know, and I thought, you know, it was a battle, and just our last, you know, 6-7 weeks of basketball was just at a high level, and just the confidence and the mindset, we got to carry that on. But the mindset is at a totally different level, and we just played free, and I thought that was a big reason for us to be successful.
What do you think the key was? What did your team something start doing right and then had nothing to run?
Played defense.
And did Notre Dame anything special in the overtime to come back, you know, to counter that?
No, I mean, both teams made plays. They made a few more, you know, and I agree with Bridget or Ashley when they said, I mean, the shot clock was going down. We were right in Mabry's face, and she hit a bank shot. I mean, you know, when people hit banks that usually aren't banks, you know that good things go for the other team most of the time. But we were right there, we still had opportunities, we fell short, but not because of not working hard or outworking or having the heart and passion and grit that we had tonight.
I just wasn't clear on the technical foul. I think it was at 68.
I was yelling at our team, not the official. So there you have it.
You took Ashley out of the game, at the very end there, and there was a long embrace, and
Yeah.
kind of, well, I don't know if you two spoke, or if it was just that embrace, kind of what was going through your mind at that point.
Ashley's just, we go way back for freshman year. It wasn't so pretty, so I just love that kid. She's just a competitor, and her growth and transformation this year, I don't think I've seen a player mature in so many ways. And she could barely walk, and she's just the heart and soul of the team. She has been, and I think I'm more proud of her emotional leadership. And I don't think we both wanted to let go. I mean, she just, and that's a hug I'll always remember. You get hugs from players, but that was really a special moment, and I just whispered in her ear how much I loved her.
Any more questions for Coach? Thank you, Coach.